New test class. Test class. Okay, so this is our class. So I will do a quick reason for the one that we have done earlier, and because this is the main part. I mean, if we are doing an multi-threading enhancing, let's do it proper in the proper way. Okay, so you will just guide me where I'm wrong, what I'm doing. So if I need to know the current name of a thread, what should I do?
Get name.
Get name, correct. If I need to know the what is its thread group, so instead of get name, what should I do?
Get
Get
group name.
thread group dot get parent. If I need to know the exact name of my thread group, then get name.
Okay.
Okay, so we're able to get it, no issues. Next, let's create, for example, how to create a thread group. Tell me. So thread group, for example, I'm creating a thread group this with the name first. I need to know its parent. What will be the parent of G1 by default till now?
Main thread.
G1 get parent dot get name, correct? Dot get name. By default, it should be
Main.
main till now, correct? Now, if I create a new thread group, uh, G2, but I write, okay, this is coming from, let's say, G1 and then second. Then like if I call the parent of G2, what will be its parent now? Its parent will be first because we are calling from G1, correct? G1
Yes.
and then like this. Okay, no issues. Next, there are a couple of methods that we need to see for our thread group. So to do that, let's create a thread group first. I'm writing here, this is my parent group. What is the name, variable name I have provided? Parent group. And let's give it a name. For example, this is your parent group only. So we have provided it a name. Okay. Let's create a child group. How to create its child? Can you tell me?
Same child group.
Okay.
Equal to new thread group of. We
Yes.
will
New
say
thread group of
parent group,
this
comma
variable parent group,
child group.
child group. Correct. Done.
Yes, sir.
Now let's set the maximum priority of your parent group. Whatever threads are available in your parent group, let's set their priority. How to set the maximum priority?
Segment.
This, for example, thread dot norm. See, thread dot mean priority we have that is 1, max priority is 10, norm priority is 5. So I'm asking norm priority minus
One.
1.
Four.
Okay, so it is 4. Correct. Now this we have not done it yet, but we are going to use some Java features here, which I know we have not done it yet, but you know we'll do it later. And when we do the Java group, Java 8, at that stage only you will be able to see like, okay, things are matching now. But for now, I will try to do it. For example, I want to create a new thread. So how can you tell me what is the thing that I usually do? Thread dot new thread, correct? New
Yes,
thread.
sir.
Here I'm making the use of my parent group. Parent group.
Group.
I need to create a thread inside my
Parent group.
parent group. Now to do that, we have something called lambda expression. This is my lambda expression. I know we have not done it. This is the concept that we are going to use in our Java 8. Okay.
Sure, sir.
I'm writing here like head one is executing. I'm printing this line. That's it. And what is the name of T1 I'm passing? See, I'm passing it thread hyphen. That's it. Okay. This is my T1 thread. Okay. Let's create another thread.
So
Thread.
this
For example. Yes.
thread constructor has three arguments.
Yes. Right now three. And if I uh, go back to the 007 and let me show you the constructors there. I think we have that thing available somewhere. See this one. Can you see like this one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got it now? We can
Yes.
use the thread group. This one I think we are using now. Thread group and string name both.
Sure, sir.
We are creating a thread with the help of thread group and we are passing the name of the thread. This is exactly what we are using here. This is your thread group name. This is your thread name. And this is just a lambda expression to show like when this particular thread is created, then this line should be printed.
Sure,
Okay.
sir.
How to start this thread? T1 dot start, T2 dot start. So one thread I have created in my parent group, one thread I have created in my
Child.
child. Correct. Now, first of all, the first method, you need to know your parent thread group name. How to know the parent thread group name? Simple. We have done it earlier as well. Parent group dot
Kid name.
get name. Let's see the output till now. Parent group name is parent group only.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because this is what we have defined it here, right?
Yes,
Parent
sir.
group.
I
Now,
think so.
no, I'm not. Yes.
Both the threads name is thread one.
Okay, where I have done it wrong. Okay, like here, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here as well. Try to. Now it is fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's get the maximum priority. What is the priority for your parent group? How to get to know what is the maximum priority of your
Parent
parent
group.
group? So parent group dot get max priority. We have set it to 4, correct? Normal
Yes.
priority -1. Okay. Now to check whether your parent group is daemon or non-daemon. Do you know what is daemon? What is non-daemon?
Yes, sir. Yesterday, yes, sir.
Yeah, yesterday we had done is
Yeah,
demo.
thread is always non-demon.
Yes. So this
So
is
the
also false because we have not set it yet. Okay. So this is false because parent group is non-daemon. Okay, non-daemon. Now see the advantage. Why I'm focusing on this parent group, and what is the advantage? Just see it. For example, in your parent group, you have, let's assume, hundreds of threads. You can just within a single line, you can set all of them to daemon.
yeah,
So within a single line only, whatever threads are available, we can set them to
demon.
now see what should sir it should be true now, correct?
Yes, sir.
Where is the syntax error? Okay, it is true now. Done. So how to set the whole group as daemon? How to set the whole thread group as no daemon? You knew it now, correct? Okay,
Yes,
let's get the child group parent name. Child group parent
parent name.
name. Okay, what is the child group? Child group is this one. Child group dot get parent dot get name. We knew already. I mean, it should be
Parent group.
parent group, correct?
Yes, sir.
How many active threads are in the parent? I just want to see how many active threads in my parent. So
One.
how to check active count is the method by
Okay.
which we can check active count. So if I check it, okay, it might possible this already has been completed.
Complete. Yeah.
That is why. Okay, so no activity showing now. Okay,
Yes.
then how many active group count? This is for thread, and if I want to see for its parent group dot get active group count means in this parent group how many active subgroups are there. So how many active subgroups till now? Only one, right? Parent
Yes, sir.
group has one active subgroup called
Child group.
child group, correct? If I check it for child group, what should be the answer? Child group dot sorry, active group count. It doesn't have any, so answer is 0, correct? Because child group doesn't have any subgroups, correct?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
next. List all the threads in your group. I mean, for example, in your parent group, I know right now there is only one thread. Okay, I want to list it. There can be multiple, right? You agree? So
Yes, sir.
what I'm doing, I'm creating an array, new thread, and we need to call it from parent group dot active count. What it will tell? Parent group dot active count. It will tell all the active threads. It can be one, two, whatever. And then what I'm doing, I'm just enumerating it. Dot enumerate on threads, and then threads in parent group. Threads in your parent group. What you need to use? A for loop thread. Thread. What is this? What is this loop called?
For loop.
For each loop. Okay, for each loop. And if thread is not equal to null, just print it. Thread dot get name. Just print it. Okay. If I run this program, threads in parent group, because we don't have any till now, so we are getting what? Nothing. This line is
Yes.
not printed at all. Same way, can you help me to list all the subgroups?
Yes, sir. Child.
All the instead of thread, we want to print list all the
Subgroup.
thread groups. So what I can do, I can here called groups and groups. It is group. Instead of this active count, what should I use? I should
Active group.
use correct active group
Group
count,
count.
and instead of this thread,
Thread
should
group.
use correct thread group and thread group. And what's the problem? We need to enumerate through groups, correct?
Yes, sir.
This is your thread group in parent group. For loop thread group groups is equal to, we are creating a variable. What's the problem? Okay,
Both
rename.
group. First.
Okay,
First
sorry,
should be.
sorry, sorry, sorry. First should be this. Now it's fine.
Is
Okay, this is
thread group.
thread group done. Till now,
No.
no issues.
Thread
And okay, here also
thread
I
group.
should have written it again. And if
Group not
group
defined.
is not an equation, group dot get name. Okay, let's see. It should have one.
Group
It
dot.
should have one.
Yes, sir.
This is your child group, right? This line, basically.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We can list all the information about a group. There is a simple way to list all the information about a group, that is parent group dot list. This will list all the information about your group. For example, see this one. A lot of informations are there. Like this is your parent group. These are its child groups. This is the maximum priority. Okay. So to list all the informations about your group, you can directly use parent group dot list. It will list all the information available.
Okay.
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 You can interrupt the group by using interrupt method. Okay. By using interrupt method, you can also interrupt. Okay. Then next is you can destroy the group. How to destroy? For example, do you have one group called child group? Let's destroy it. How to destroy it? Dot destroy. Okay, so we can destroy it as well, not an issue. Okay, so that's it. These are a couple of methods that can help you while playing with your thread groups. Okay, now
Okay.
let's create one more simple example. This will be much simpler than your previous one. Let's create a thread group. G1 is equal to new thread group. This is the name I'm passing it. I'm creating a thread inside it. Now, can you help me how to create a thread with from this staging?
New
New,
thread.
correct.
G1
Pass the group
one,
name, then
and then
pass the
thread name.
name. Correct. This is the first. Let's create couple of more. T2, T final, T final, T2. Okay, so we have created. Okay. What will be the priority of T1 by default?
Uh, Main priority. Priority of
Main priority. Then what will be the answer?
um.
5, correct? Main is 5 now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I can set maximum priority as 3. Then what will happen?
3. Priority 3 for all the
L-
threads.
Yeah, so let's create the new threads now. T3, T4. And if I check the priority of T3 and T4 now, then it should be what?
Everything should be 3. No.
No, not everything, but
Yeah. Yeah. T3,
the
T4
yeah, T3, T4
should be
should
3.
be yes. Okay. Next is parent active group count. Okay, let's create a simple more example for the group counts. I will put some data now. For example, this is your okay inside your main method. You need to write thread group. Okay, thread group. For example, this is your parent new thread group. Let's try its value is parent group. Let's create a child. This is your child group. Okay, done. Now let's create threads in it. For example, thread T1 is equal to new thread. Let's create inside the parent group thread 1. Done. Let's create one in the child. Can you create in the child? T2, T2 child group. Done. Let's start both the threads. T1 dot start, T2 dot start. Okay, both threads have started. How many will be active in the parent now? Okay, let's
One.
create in the parent only, PG. Now,
Now two.
now it should be two. And if I check PG dot active group count, then it should be
Zero.
active group count.
Okay. Since child group did not have any thread, I thought it could should be
No,
zero.
no,
Okay.
no, no.
Child
But
group. Yeah.
group is there, na?
Yes. Yes.
And this
Yeah.
will print all the information PG dot list. Then what I'm calling for 1 second delay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just calling 1 second delay. Then after 1 second delay, also I'm checking what is the active count. But see what will happen within 1 second. I will play with it. This 1 second I will play. Within 1 second, what will
Active group.
happen? See, yeah. So to do that, okay, instead of this thread, I'm writing here some class now. My thread, okay, my thread, my thread, my thread. Let's create this class. Class. We can create it, right? Extends,
Yes, sir. Thread.
right? And if we do it, the only thing that we need to do, let's create. Can we create a constructor for it? For example, it is taking thread group G as a constructor name. Why? Because if you see, this is taking two parameters, right?
Yes, sir.
So we need to provide what? We need to provide constructor for it. Okay, super G comma name. Okay, let's create your run method now. Public void run method. And here
Yes.
what I'm writing, this will be your what? Child thread, correct? And
Yes, sir.
here, let's wait for 5 seconds now. Okay, thread dot sleep. I'm waiting for 5 seconds and
Meter
e
prints.
dot print status. Now what will happen in our scenario? See, I'm running my program. Earlier it is 20 and after that also it is 20. Why? Because we are waiting only for 1 second and within 1 second this is not going to sleep. It is sleeping for what? Five
5.
seconds. So 20 because till this point line number 22 both our threads were active. Okay,
Yes, sir.
both our threads were active. Pg dot active group count. What is the value in the active group count? Not one, right? You were right when you said CG. Are we making some mistake? Sure. We are not using this point, right? Somewhere.
Sir.
No, 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 no. I got it. What we need to use? We need to use what here?
Group.
PG
PG.
comma then.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Now it is fine. 2
1.
and 1, 2, 1. Because still both the threads are active. Now let's put it 500 millisecond only. Now what will happen? 2, 1, but see 0, 1. You got it? What exactly is happening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. In Java, there are a lot of threads which are actively working while running your program, which are not visible to our naked eyes. Okay.
Okay.
That I just want to show you. We don't need to remember about it, but if someone asks you, you should be able to say like, okay, yes, there are a lot of threads that are responsible to, run your program. and that is what I want to show you now. What will come here? I'm asking for main thread group, main thread parent. Main thread parent is what? Your system only. System is your root, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm asking how many threads are there. So you already know like how to find out the threads now.
Count.
What is the my system dot get, sorry, active count. This will tell me how many threads are active. I want to enumerate over these threads. Okay, not an issue. You need to create for each loop. Okay, and write all the threads name. What is the thread name? Okay, and just print one more information whether this particular thread is daemon or not. Even
Yes,
is
Taman.
daemon. Okay, now see. So these are the threads that are by default active. Okay, you have seen through naked eyes only this one main, which is known daemon. All the other threads are daemon. See.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
and they have their own things which are available in your code as well. If the code I have shared, you have the full theory about like what does it mean, what which thread means what. So you have that information as well. Okay,
Yes.
before jumping to the next example, okay, I need to jump to the next example. We'll increase our level. Okay, now, so please, let's see. There is a concept called locking level. Okay, and we have methods called lock to get an lock of an object. This is for this will this is used to try. This method will be used to try for a lock. Okay, try for a lock. This method is basically used to try for a lock for how many times that we need to give. For example, if I give it like this, then this will try for a lock for how many times? 2 seconds only. After that, it will not try. Then there is a called lock interrupt interruptively. We will see, check the spelling. What is the exact spelling? Okay. This will be used to interrupt the lock. When it is trying to get the lock, we can interrupt it. This method is used to get the lock. These two methods are used to try the lock. This is used to try for some time limit, and this is used to interrupt it. Okay, got it? Any issues?
Yes. No, sir.
Okay, let's see. I'm creating a lock, private, final. I just want to see from where this particular lock interface is coming. This is coming from
Concurrent.
java.util.concurrent. Okay? I'm creating a variable lock, and we its implementation class is basically a reentrant lock. Reentrant lock is its implementation class. Okay, reentrant lock is its
Implementation class.
implementation class. What is the problem? Okay, this we can put it outside of your main method as a variable. Okay, done. Any issues till now? No. Okay.
No, sir.
In our main method, I'm doing something. I'm creating a reference for my test class. Okay, I'm creating a reference for my test class. Done.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
creating some runnable task that we need to perform. Okay, some runnable tasks that we need to
Perform.
perform, okay, through different classes I'm going to perform. Okay, for each task I'm going to create a different class. For example, let's write, okay, this is your task one. For this task one, what I'm going to do, task perform task, okay, perform task, and we are passing an instance of your example, passing an instance of your example. Let's create this task. Let's create this class, and what it is going to implement for
And
multi-threading runnable. When we perform the runnable, okay, what we are passing as one argument as a class. Okay, so what we should have here, can you tell me? We are
I'm
passing one argument, constructor,
yes,
with
sir.
this argument. Okay, so let's create it. So this is the variable that I have created, and let's create its constructor. How to create its constructor? Whatever is your class name, take it, write your constructor like this. This dot example is equal to example. Okay, we are we need to do one more thing here. What is the thing that we need to perform here? Can you tell me? Run method, correct?
Yes, sir.
Public void run method. Okay, this run method is actually calling your perform task. This run method is calling one another method. What is the method name?
Perform task.
Perform task. Create a method there in your test class. This is the method that we are going to create it now. Okay, now let's come to this perform task. What is actually perform task is actually doing? We are using the first one that we need to see, lock dot lock. We are getting a lock. What we have done here, we have acquired the lock. Correct? We have acquired the
No.
lock. Okay. Let me just write the thread name. But I just want to print which thread is actually acquiring it. So thread dot get
Name.
name. Correct. And let me just write acquired the lock and is working now. Okay. Let's wait for some time so that we can simulate. Let's wait for 1 second. Okay.
Okay.
And to handle it, what we should do? Either throws or surround with try catch. Correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's unlock it now. There is another block. If you remember, there is another block type for which we can use. What is the block name? Finally.
Yes,
Here
sir.
in the finally block, what I'm doing, I am unlocking it. I am unlocking
Unlock.
it. And same line I am printing here, but here I am writing list the
Okay.
lock.
Okay.
Okay, release the lock. Let's run our this example till now and see. Okay, Control Shift X J. What happened? Why not running? Run Java application. Nothing is in the output. Why? Okay, task one. We have done this, but we have not started it. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is your task one. You need to use it very carefully. You need to create a thread, right? Thread
Yes, sir.
T1, new thread. How to create a thread now? Task
Task.
one. For example, I'm giving it a name to this thread and T1 dot
Start.
start. Okay, T1 dot start. Let's run it now. Thread one acquired the lock and is working, and then thread one
Released.
release the lock. Okay, any issues till now?
Um, it it is little confusing for me, sir.
Yeah,
I will
little,
just
yeah.
go through this after the session.
Yes, yes, please. I mean, you need. Let's do the second one. Maybe it will be more clear.
Okay.
I need to use this try lock feature. Okay. I need to use this try lock feature. Okay. For this, what I'm creating another task here. Task 2. Task 2. We can change the name. Task try lock. Task try lock. What I should do, I should create a class of it. Let's create a class. This class we need to create. I'm just copying it and we'll just change the name. Okay. Just
Okay.
change the name. Done. Okay.
Yes.
But it will call some another method name. Let's change this method name. Try
Lock.
lock. Whatever method name you want to call, you need to create this method. Okay, let's create this method. This is the method we have created. Here also let's play with it now. This is try lock. Okay, this is try lock. What I'm checking first I'm checking if lock dot try lock. If lock dot try lock, it will give me an answer in true or false. Okay, it will give me an answer in true or false. So what exactly we are doing here with this particular line? What we are doing, we are attempting to acquire the lock without waiting. Okay, attempting to acquire the lock without waiting. For example, let's assume we are not able to get the lock. We are not able to get the lock. Then I'm printing something. What I'm printing, same line I can copy. Thread.current get name. I'm printing like
Not
not able to get the lock or something like this. Could not
good. Not
acquire the lock using
try lock.
try lock. Correct. We are not able to get the lock. Okay. Let's wait for some time in the if loop then. Okay. Let's wait
Okay.
for some time. Okay. No, 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 sir. If try dot, if it is true, then what will happen?
We will acquire the lock.
Okay. We have, if that means we have
Okay. The lock.
acquired the lock using try lock. Okay. If we have acquired, what I'm doing, I'm just waiting for some time. Let's assume for just for half second. Okay. But this we need to handle with
Try catch.
try catch. So I'm handling it. I'm putting one more block. You already knew about this now. Finally, in the finally block, I am releasing the lock again. Okay. And let's print this line. Release the lock. Let's run our program. See, thread one. Okay. We have made a mistake. What is the mistake? We need to create one another thread. What is the thread that we need to create? T2 for this task 2, and we need to start this thread as well. Okay, now see, thread 2 was not able to acquire the lock using try lock. Okay,
Okay.
because that lock was available with
Thread one.
thread 1. Got it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now next is we can wait for some time. We can
Wait for
wait for
some.
some time. Okay, so help me with the task 3 now. Task 3. Let's
Wait.
change it here. Task try lock with,
Time. Wait.
yeah, with time, with some timeout. Okay, that's it. And what we need to do
We will create the thread.
is let's create a class. This class, how to create a class? Simple, just paste it, paste it. Class is ready. Instead of this method now, instead of
Try,
this method now, I
try.
mean we need to change it.
No
Try lock
method.
with time
Try.
out example. Any, and this can be anything, like you need to change, right? We have created the method. This is the method. Now we need to wait some time. Okay, we need to wait for some time. So let's create a try catch block here only. A dot instant trace. In the try block, what I'm doing, I am if lock dot try lock, we need to give the time. For example, I'm waiting for 2 is the parameter and I'm waiting for time unit dot. You can provide like how many seconds or hours or nanosecond you want to wait. Okay, so I'm waiting for how many seconds? 2 seconds waiting. Okay, I'm waiting for 2 seconds. Okay,
Okay.
what is the problem? Problem is you have created the if loop, but you know. Okay, in the if loop now, let's write this out. If we are able to get the loop, then
Yes.
this line. Okay, if we are able to get the loop, let's wait for some time. Maybe 1 second is enough. Okay,
Yes.
and can we put one more try block like this? And let's put this inside this e dot again instruct trace, and here I'm using finally block to unlock it again. Do you, can we just copy this line? Oh,
But
yes, we are
uh
waiting. This if block is completed here. I need to write one more thing, else block. We could not acquire the lock within 2 seconds.
okay.
Okay. Now clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But one thing I
Yes.
think we are forgetting. What is the thing that we are forgetting? We have created this, but we need to
Create the
start it
thread.
as well. T3. This is your T3. This is your task 3.
T3
T3 dot
task. Start.
start. Okay, let's run this program. Okay, thread 2 was not able to acquired. Thread, when thread 1 release the lock, it is free now. That is why you are
Thread 3 acquire the log.
acquired the lock. Thread 3 release the lock then. Okay. Now only one thing is left. That is, can we interrupt it or not? While doing these things, can we just interrupt it or not? So I'm creating task for
Okay.
try lock interrupt deeply. Okay. So what we need to do first, we need to create this class. Can you please help me to create this class?
Okay.
That's it. Class created. What I need to do here?
Method
Method name. Okay, method name. So for example, lock
interrupted.
interrupt. So whatever, I mean, not an issue. Create method. Here is the method. This is the method that we are going to create it. Okay. So what is the method name that we should use here?
Log interrupted.
Yes, log dot log interrupt. This one. Now, if we are able to interrupt it properly, then
Display
Interrupt properly.
message.
Interrupt means also it will acquire the lock from some other person.
Okay.
Okay, that means it is able to interrupt. Then we should write which line.
Okay. Interrupted and acquired the lock.
Okay, sysout thread acquired the lock using
Interruptibility.
this
Interruptibility.
method. Let's, yeah, whatever it is, like hook interruptibility. Okay, and let's
Okay.
wait for some time, and then we can directly write finally block as well, not needed. And then in the finally block,
Release the lock.
let's release the lock. Okay, we are just releasing the lock, and if something happened, if
Print.
something happened, instead of this catch block, we can also call interrupted exception, correct? Because this is the exception that will definitely come. And what we need to write here, thread to get name was interrupted while waiting for the lock. Someone interrupted it. Okay, now let's come to your main method. Where is your main method? This one. Let's create a task. This is your T4. This is your T4.
Task 4.
T4 dot start, and yeah, task 4 done. Okay, see, thread 2 could not acquire the lock. Thread 1 acquired the lock and released it. Then which one get it? Thread 4
Threads.
got it. So thread 3 was waiting for 2 seconds, if you remember. So when
Yes.
thread 4 released it, within after that thread 3 got it. So this is how, I mean, the things will happen. Okay, it is, quite a lot of confusion might be able, you will be able to see right now, but it will be very helpful. I will show you only two examples now, and then you will be able to see like how much helpful it is. Okay, see, one example. Let's create a main method. Re, what is it? Reentrant lock. L is equal to new reentrant lock. Okay, can we lock it multiple times? Can we lock it multiple times? See, what is the answer? True,
No.
because we have locked it, correct? So
Yes, sir.
we are getting true. Now see, is held by lock is held by current thread or not? This I want to see. So yes, this is held by your current thread only. Main thread is holding this lock. Okay. Now,
Okay.
can we get how many hold count is there? So we know we have locked for 2 times. So 2. Okay. There is also a way to check how many are waiting. For example, two already got the lock. I mean, two are already got the lock. Who is waiting now? Who is waiting now?
Wait.
So nobody is waiting till now. So 0. Okay. We can unlock it. So how to unlock it? See, yes, we unlocked it. Now, after unlocking, can we check what is the count now? It should be 1. But it is locked or not till now? It should be locked till now. Let's unlock it again. Okay. Then if I check it, these values, it should be what? 0 and false this time, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is something called, I will do a proper example for this fairness policy. What is
Okay.
this? It can be asked. Okay. Fairness policy.
Okay.
Right now, what is fairness policy? It is false. Okay. I will tell you what is this fairness policy now. Okay. But till now, you can see there are methods lock, get hold count is locked or not. Okay. All these methods we can see till now.
Okay.
Before that, let me just jump back to our one example that we have done earlier. I mean, I think yesterday we have done it, and you will tell me like what happened in that particular case, and then we will see.
Okay.
So we have, if you remember, we had that display glass. Okay, I don't remember the name, but let's see. So what we have done, we have that display class. Okay, and here what we had that my thread t1 is equal to new my thread, and d comma, I think Virat Anushka we took, or I don't know, Virat. This class we need to create first, extends thread. Okay, and
Okay.
what we have done then, we need to create first string name, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then create a constructor, display d comma string name, this dot d is equal to d, this dot name is equal to name. We'll come back. I mean, this I know, like we need to override our run method to do everything. I agree, but we'll come back. So I think we have called which method, if you remember, wish method, correct?
Yes, sir.
And we have created this wish method here. What does this wish method was actually doing? If you have
Uh,
name, display string name, this dot name is equal to name. What we were doing here, we were, I
uh,
think,
Good morning.
just calling the name like good morning and
Yes.
plus name. Correct? This is
Yes.
okay. Let's correct it. Add argument. So which one? I mean, display class doesn't need. I think this is not required. Then how come name will come like this? Okay. Correct string name, and we can remove this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Ah, let's create a new thread. After that, I think what we have done, we have created a new thread, if you remember. And after that, what we have done, we have just started these threads. T1 dot start, T2 dot start. And if I run this example, okay, okay, there is an issue. Null is coming. Why? Name value is not picking it up. What should we do? Hmm?
Um, we will pass the name
Display
with
D.
d dot wish. D dot
D.
wish.
Okay, here we have not passed now.
Yes, sir.
This
Here
one,
also we have to
wish method.
inside display also we have
So wish. Yes, here
to
also we need to pass
name,
name.
name,
Then what?
string
The
name,
problem name. Which one?
string,
Here.
string. Yes, sir.
Now correct. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. We are able to. So we were getting mixed output. To resolve it, what we have done, if you remember it. Okay. Let's might we have used somewhere for loop in this. I think for loop int I is equal to 1, I less than equal to, let's assume only 5 for now,
Sure, sir.
and we have put it down like this so that it can iterate. We were getting like
Yeah.
this data. Okay, and even we can put one thing like thread dot sleep for might be 1 second for printing the next line. Okay, so yes, so we were getting mixed output. To resolve it, what we have done, if you remember it,
Join.
we have used what synchronized keyword,
Okay.
correct?
Yes, sir.
We were getting the correct output. Okay, we were getting the correct output. Now there is another way to do it by using lock. See, how I will do. I will use here. Let's remove this synchronize. Okay, we'll use some another method. Reentrant lock. L is equal to new reentrant lock, and true is the fairness policy. I mean, I think so. What I'm doing here, I need to target only this for loop. So I will create. I will get the lock. After this for loop only, I will just unlock it. That's it. And there can be 1 crore lines more. Okay, but which only this will be lock and unlock. Correct?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So see, this is much more easy. Correct? Instead of playing with those synchronized and all those stuff, we
Okay.
can also play with it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let's keep it till here only because we'll do in detail. I mean, I will know lock interface. The only last example I'm telling you this one. Okay. This one also what we are doing, we are creating 2 threads. First thread, second thread, we are starting these threads. In the run method, can you tell me what we are doing? In the run method, we
We
have a
are.
do while loop. This will keep on running because it is true, correct?
Yes, sir.
It will keep on running. In the try block, I am waiting for 1 second to get a log. I am waiting for how many seconds?
Once
One
again.
second to get a log. Okay. If I get a log, I will just print like I got the log and I will wait for another 5
Fine.
seconds to unlock it. If I unlock it, I will just write, okay, I have
Yes, sir.
released the log and
Come
I
out.
will break the statement as well here. So this is the break that will be, this is how I will come out of this do while loop by using this
Break statement.
break statement. And there are 2 threads. So see, first thread got the lock. It will have the lock for how many seconds? 5 seconds. Until then, until then, your se second thread is waiting for 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, waiting. Okay, then after 5 seconds, this first thread release the lock, and that is why your second thread
Got the
got
lock.
the lock. That's how things are working.
So
So
the
this is yes.
second thread got locked before the first thread released the locks. I saw that case for previous example
Because
also.
both are working now, don't go with these lines. I mean, these lines can
Oh,
print a little bit up and down. But
okay, sir.
if you see here, that second thread is waiting. I mean, after this line number 34, immediately line number 27 for second thread will work, right?
True, true. Yes, sir.
Because it is just waiting. Oh, it is in hurry. I mean, it needs this particular lock at any cost, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Just one example and we will close it. There is a thing called fairness policy I talked about. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fairness policy. So fairness policy is what? I come here, just show you what do you mean by fairness policy. See, fairness policy means there are 2 concepts. One is fair, one is non-fair. Fair means when we do the true. Fair means whichever is the longest thread, whichever is the longest waiting thread, that will get the lock first. It will work on the first come first serve basis basically. Okay. But what do you mean by non-fair? Non-fair means we doesn't guarantee which one will get the lock. Anyone can jump in and jump from the queue and can get the lock. Non-fair we use for the better performance because no threads are waiting for each other. But fairness policy is used to avoid starvation. We don't want like a thread is waiting indefinitely. So it work on the first come first serve basis. It doesn't guarantee any specific order. And let me just show you the example directly. In this example, one is fair, one is non-fair. So you can switch between fair and non-fair.
Okay.
First, I'm checking about non-fair. So in the non-fair, you can see like thread 1, 2, 5, 3. Some zigzag order is there. But if I use this fair one, okay, I use the fair one, just see the data now. It is in sequence. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, lock, lock, lock. We should write that unlock situation as well, I think. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is in sequence or not? See, 1, 3, 4, 2, 5, 1, 3, 4,
4 to
two,
5.
5.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. So this is how. I think you can better write that another statement for the unlock after unlock.
Release.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you